Hey fam, this is Kanisha with Peace, Love, and Faith, and I just wanted to jump on here and share a little bit with you guys about why it's so important to shift the story that you're telling yourself about your twin flame, your specific person, and really getting into this space where you are the conscious creator and manifester in your reality. Before we move forward, please like and subscribe, and that way you are able to be notified when new content comes up. So, this is something that I am exploring and learning myself. I had a conversation with the gentleman that I'm exploring as my twin flame. And when you explore someone as your twin flame, it's sort of important that you let them know you're exploring them as your twin flame, okay? Like, you can just let them know, like, hey, I'm on the twin flame journey, or this is what I'm searching for, this is what I'm seeking. And I was 100% upfront with this person, and he was like, cool, yeah, let's explore this. And so, makes it a little bit easier. But one of the things that we had talked about, and he had said this himself, was that he is one of those people who looks at things from a cup half empty kind of perspective. And for me to explore him as my twin flame, I had to mirror that back, because I was like, well, if he does that, then that means that somewhere within myself I'm doing that too, because you and your twin flame share the same subconscious mind, same soul blueprint. And so anything that's going on in the subconscious is going to be mirrored back to you. And so as I looked at this, I was like, wow, like I do kind of have a pretty pessimistic look on life sometimes, especially when it comes to love and money. How ironic. And so I had to start to pay attention to my thoughts and the things that I was saying about love and relationships and money and stuff like that, because those are the two things that don't seem to always flow so easily for me. And as I really sat with the story I was telling myself, which is, we'll just go based off of love. Love is not always easy for me. People don't commit to me. I feel like I don't receive the love back that I so freely give to others. I feel that I always love my partners more than they love me, kind of energy. And I was like, okay, so why do I believe this? What is my self concept here? What is my thought process? And there is just this belief that I was holding on to, that I am not lovable, that I'm not worthy, that I'm not wanted, that I'm not enough. And so this is going to be mirrored back to me in different ways by my twin flame. And essentially it was, he was in this place where he didn't know if he wanted to be in a committed relationship with me. He knew that he liked me and that he enjoyed spending time with me, but there were things that I was holding on to that he was mirroring back to me on, like, I don't know if I want to commit here. And so I started really paying attention to the story I was telling myself, which at the time was, he doesn't want to be with me, he doesn't want to commit to me, I am not what he's looking for. Like, there's just these ridiculous stories. Sorry guys, there's like something in my shirt that it like feels like it's just poking me. Oh god, yeah. Anyways, so I decided that I was going to write out what my story is that I continuously tell myself, that I keep hearing in the back of my mind, and I was going to write a new script, because I am the director and also the star and the main person of my story, okay? And so I started to write out that I am always first choice, and actually am the only choice. This was also a belief that I had to sit with, was when I looked back on my life, I always came in second place, whether it was to my siblings or to the people that I wanted to be with, or even in competitions, I would always come in second place. And I was just like, why do I not get first place? I don't understand. And it was just the beliefs that I held on to. So I had to make the new choice to end the reality that I desire to live in and the life that I desire to create. I am first choice. I am the only choice. I'm always first priority. I am always completely loved, and I receive the love that I so freely give to others. I am important. I am never forgotten. I am always taken care of, and all my needs are fulfilled. Like, this is what I had to start telling myself. So for me to be able to embody this story, what did I need to change about myself in order to get here. And it wasn't actually anything physically, it was just the thought process, the story. And so, for instance, if I wanted to be this person, this would require confidence. And so having that confidence means that I'm not going to be checking my twin flames social media, which I don't, because that was something that I had learned in previous relationships, that I would leak energy by going onto their social media every day and like seeing if anything changed or whatever. With the person I'm exploring now, like I see his social media when it pops up, which isn't often because he doesn't post, so like it doesn't matter, like there's no need to even look at any of those things. Every once in a while I'll go grab pictures from his profile because that's how I like to give is like do pictures and stuff like that, but that's a whole different subject. Anyways, but I had to look at the things that weren't healthy that I used to do previously, which would be just checking on them all the time. And it's just like, there's no reason to do that. I'd rather put that energy on me. Like, let's redirect our energy, y'all, to you being the first and only priority until they start to show up and show you that, hey, I'm going to meet you here. Then you can start putting that time and energy on them like that. But if not, you have to really be directing that energy back to you, because it's always going to be God, then you, then your twin flame. So as I really sat with where I was not being confident in myself and not showing up as this version of myself that shows up in the way that I want her to is going to have a healthy routine. She's going to be getting up at a certain time, which is what I've been doing. It's been amazing, getting up at a certain time, and I work out first thing in the morning. I then shower and get ready. I listen to class, Twin Flames Ascension School or Life Purpose class when I'm getting ready, and then I go on with the rest of my day. If I start to feel anxiety or feel a little off or just not feeling myself, I'll throw on breath work. I'll throw on a 10-minute meditation. I do the mirror exercise. I'm present with myself. I just sit with myself, and I really stabilize my nervous system, because when those negative intrusive thoughts or stories start to come up, you can feel it in your heart, you can feel it in your gut, like, oh, I'm starting to like spiral a little bit here. And the confident version of myself is very aware of her and when she starts to spiral. And so, for instance, I just want to like give an example on how I did this, which was me and my person made plans Monday. 1 second, y'all. Yes. Isn't it locked? Yeah. Give me a second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. It's my little tiny human. Anyways, so for my example was on Monday we had made plans to hang out, and I was like, cool, I will see you Wednesday when you get off of work. And so I didn't talk to him Tuesday, and then Wednesday, the old version of myself would have texted him Wednesday morning and been like, hey, we made plans. Are we still hanging out tonight? Just want to confirm that what I desire is going to like unfold. But instead, I was like, no, man already made plans with me. Like, I'm unforgettable, because he literally has been thinking about having plans with me for the last 2 days. Like, this is the story I'm telling myself. I was like, of course he wants to see me. Like, he can't wait to get off of work to see me. Like, this is actually how I desire to be seen in the first place, is like someone feeling like, oh, I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to hang out with her. And so that's not going to happen unless I believe that myself. And so I didn't feel the need to text him and ask and confirm if we were still hanging out. So Wednesday night comes around, and it's probably like 20 minutes till 9. He gets off at 9, so I knew I was going to see him after 9. And the little fear of doubt just starts to creep in a little bit, and it's like, what if he forgot? What if he forgot about you? What if, like, he's going to cancel on you? What if it's just not going to work out? Baby, please go wait till I'm done. I'm almost done here. Thank you. He's trying to get my attention. And so I had to, like, stop the intrusive thoughts. I had to remind myself who I am. Okay. And I had to go into my affirmations of, I am never forgotten. I am first priority. I am a top priority. People always remember me. My energy is irresistible. People always want to spend time with me. My man makes time for me. He literally does not let anything stop him from seeing me, which in a sense he didn't, because he had been working from 9 to 9 and he was like, I'm gonna go home and shower. Didn't get here till like 10:30 and hung out till like 2. So he let me like mess up his sleep schedule a little bit. Like, that's someone who literally is going to do whatever they can to spend time with me and make time for me. And that was my affirmation. Like, my person makes time for me. Now that we're on the subject of affirmations, I do not attach a name to my affirmations. So I'm not like, I'm just gonna say Joe, because I'm not gonna say his name on here. Joe, I don't even like that name. Sorry for anyone whose name is Joe. We're gonna go with Bob. One of my favorite people's names, Bob. Bob is absolutely unconditionally in love with me. That is not how I do that. I just say my man, or my true twin flame, or you can say my specific person, whatever. But I say my man, the man that God created for me, does not let anything keep him from spending time with me. Does not, what's the word I'm looking for? Is always in contact with me, is always choosing to make time for me. He has put me as a top priority. Now, some of these things have yet quite to manifest, because I'm still grounding into the belief that there is someone out there who would do all those things that I feel. But I realize that I also have to do all those things for myself too. So I have to make time for me. I have to make sure I don't let anything keep me from putting me first. I have to make sure that I honor myself and respect myself. I have to make sure that I love myself unconditionally. I have to make sure that I don't forget about me. Like, these are all things that I have to do for myself that I'm wanting someone else to do for me. So the more that I start to do these things for myself, and I believe that I'm worthy and enough and lovable and just amazing, like, when I really start to believe that, it's going to be mirrored to me, especially by my true twin flame. And so I had, again, back to this moment where I started to spiral, and I went and said my affirmations. I did a quick 10-minute meditation from Dylan James. He has these baddie energy meditations that are on fire, y'all. Like, go check that out. And so I did that, and then I like literally felt in this place. I was in this place where I'm like, I'm unforgettable. Like, this man literally has been thinking all day about hanging out with me, and then not even a minute later, I got a text message. Hey, I just got off. I'm gonna run home and shower. I'll be over soon. And I'm like, cool. Look at that. I didn't even have to text him. I didn't have to bother the man. I didn't have to do anything. I could just trust the process, surrender, detach, focus on me, put my energy on me, remember who the hell I am, shift and change the story about what I want, because again, I am a conscious creator manifester. I am literally a badass manifester, is what I have to remember and believe in myself, and then those things will shift. So that is what I did, and it ended up being a really wonderful, beautiful night, and ended up enjoying every moment of hanging out with him. It was totally awesome. And so I could have spent all day, which I've done this, y'all, spent all day stressing, like, is he gonna hang out? Is he gonna remember? Is he gonna forget? Is he gonna cancel? And the times that I've really done that in the previous past with other people, they have absolutely canceled or forgot or whatever. But with him, there was just kind of this knowing and this feeling that I could just relax and just let things be and allow them to unfold. So it's really important that you're asking yourself, what is the story that I'm telling myself about love, about me and relationships, about things that just don't seem to always be lining up in life. You can do this for money, career, school, whatever. But the more that you really start to focus on the story that you're telling yourself, then that is going to be what you're going to experience, because your inner reality is a reflection of your outer reality. So if you have this story about your twin flame, that they don't want to be with me, that they choose other people before me, that they have to be in this really, I hear this all the time, y'all. I'm about to like cut this real quick. If you hear that your twin flame has to figure out and move through a karmic situation before they come to you, that is not true. Let that go. It's a belief that you're holding on to, that they have to figure something out with this person. No, if they have healing to do, just claim your person and do the healing with them. Do the healing together. Like, the healing that you do is naturally going to change for them too, is because you and your twin flame are one divine being. So the healing that you do is also for them too. It's going to heal them as well. And you don't have to do that separate, and you don't have to do that in other relationships. That's ridiculous. So if there was someone else, it's because somewhere you believe that that person has more power than you, that person has something that you don't have. Once you stop giving that person energy, you literally eliminate all third party energies, because you're like, no, I am the only choice. I am the number one choice for them. And so if your person hasn't committed to you yet, one of the affirmations that I've been telling myself is like, my man desires to be in a committed relationship with me now. Like, I am chosen in a committed relationship right now. And as I choose to just believe that within myself and not pay attention to the fact that we're not in the reality like there, that's fine. My reality just hasn't caught up yet. But I choose in my heart to believe what I desire and what I want, and I hold on to that. I detach from it. I don't like attach to it and be like, this has to happen. And I don't attach to the person either. I really desire the right person who's in alignment with me. And so as I choose to trust that, I can just relax when I hang out with my person. I can just be like, cool, like I already know that I'm headed into a committed relationship. I already know that this is going to unfold into a really beautiful dynamic and connection. Do I have to control the situation? No. Do I have to ask him where we stand with each other? No. We already got clear on that. Like, do we need to try to figure everything out every time we hang out? No. Just be present with them and hang out and chill and just be, knowing that you're going to get the committed relationship because you're worthy of it. You're going to get the partnership that you desire because you are lovable and you are enough and you're meant to have those things. Like, when you start to believe that you are that person who gets all those things, guess what? That happens all the time. I had this belief the other day that I have money coming to me all the time, and I kid you not, y'all, I got an envelope with my name on it as a Christmas gift from someone that's not even family or related to me or has no idea about my financial situation. And they gifted me $400 for Christmas because they felt in their heart that that would be the best gift for me. But that also comes from a woman who believes that money comes to me easily and effortlessly, and money, when it needs a friend, it finds me. And I love money and money loves me. These are the affirmations that I tell myself on a daily basis, and then I get $400 gifted to me. Like, hello, okay. And so just stuff like that. And even my date with, or my time with the person that I am exploring with, like, it was an amazing time with him. And those were things that showed up in that evening, were things that I was affirming to myself. Like, a man who desires to give me all of his attention. There was a moment where he's like, I haven't even checked my phone since I've been here. I know, because you have literally given me all of your attention. Like, those kinds of things. So ask yourself, what's the story you're telling yourself? Make a new story. Persist with them. Create affirmations that you need. There's my little one. If you need help with affirmations, please feel free to reach out. I have learned how to create some fire affirmations, y'all. You can come sit with me if you want. If you want some attention, come sit over here, but you gotta be quiet, okay? I'm almost done here. And if you need guidance or support with Twin Flame coaching, please check out my link below. I really love helping people just become the best versions of themselves and really learn how to have healthy, happy, committed relationships with their twin flame and not have codependent relationships with them, and how to really heal the core blocks and upsets that come up using the mirror exercise taught by my gurus, Jeff and Shalia. So you can check out my link below. But I hope to be able to help you just have like the most secure relationship, not only with your significant person, but with you. And so, yeah, I really, really am just seeing things change in my life as I change the story and recognize that I am the main character. I am the director of my life. I co-create with God. And as I've done that, things have just started to shift almost overnight, where I'm just like, all right, that was crazy. But anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have a safe New Year's. You take care, and peace, love, and faith. Bye, guys.